What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Hey! Happy Tuesday, everyone! And thank you for joining me here for Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, the series where I give you points, reasons, a list of why I like a particular game. Now, in today's game, this was a game that was on the gaming radar. This was one we were looking forward to getting, and it was gifted to us, my friends. Woo! And that's another superhero game. I love my superhero games. So after playing this game, I realized that it really was worthwhile to put it up on the radar. It was worth my friend's money to get me this game. So now I want to tell you about why I enjoyed Sinister 6. I'll see you down the table, webheads. Spider-Man. Always been a favorite of mine. But to have a game based on the Sinister 6? Yes, please. Please, I love the twist side, the flip side games, where you're playing the antagonist instead of the protagonist. It's so much more fun. But something else is fun about this is the art. I know I talk about art a lot in games because it means a lot to me. But I'm not an artist. I've never taken art class or anything. I just know what I like. So I don't know exactly what to call this style. It's sort of like this Art Deco jazzy style art that it uses. Brilliant, brilliant. I mean, yeah, they could have gone with traditional Marvel art, let's say. Things ripped specifically from the comics or given to them by Marvel. Here, use this. And that would have been great. We would have loved it. But the use of this style of art, wow, it's totally unexpected by me. And I love it. Whoever the art director was on this project, give them a raise. Yeah, so I don't feel like there's enough villain games out there. There's a few interesting ones on the market, but it's not overly tapped. Like, let's say zombies are. No, it's not. But it seems to be coming into its own. And that's about time. But something else I like about this, not only are you playing the villains, and the game actually does work best with 6 players. Most of the time, games that have a maximum number of players don't always work that great with the max. A lot of time it has to do with player downtime. But this, yes, there is some player downtime in this too, but it does work great for its namesake of 6 players. But not only that, it gives you an option of like 10 of Spidey's best, worst villains. All members of the Sinister 6 at one point or another in their career. This gives you that choice of 10. And I think there's a promo copy of Hobgoblin that would make it 11. So you have this mix and match style. Even if you're playing with the maximum number of players, you can still mix and match and change things up so you don't have the same exact team the last 2 or 3 times all 6 of you got together to play the game. Variability. When a game has these variables like that, I think the reason I enjoy it so much may be the reason you do too, because it makes things different, adds to replayability, makes replayability deeper. And because of that, this game does. I also really liked about this game that it doesn't use a board. This is a card-based game. So you have card locations. And that's what you're managing, is the locations of the heists that are on these cards. Instead of having a board that you need to move around and manipulate through, it's streamlined that all the way. They could have gone that route. They could have had a board with the different areas of Manhattan on it and places for the heists, the robberies to happen. But no, they went with the deck of cards. And this not only streamlines the speed of the game to a degree because it takes out movement. You don't have to, oh, how many turns is it going to take me to get to the First National Bank? It takes that away. Setup time is faster because of that. Because, boom, shuffle, and the board is ready because you just shuffled the cards. So I'm a big fan of that. And I do like boards. I'm not trying to take away from that. I do enjoy moving stuff around the board. But for this, it worked. And I think if it had a board, it would have worked less. Or at least it wouldn't have been a point to talk about. No, I really do like the card-based system on this. The semi-cooperative nature of the game, because you all are doing the heist together, is another fun factor. I didn't feel that it always overplayed the backstabbing, but the ability that it's there and you can sort of do something for your own good instead of always for everyone else's good. You're bad guys. What do you expect? So it allows you to feel more like a bad guy that way. The use of the card spots for the heists makes for an interesting aspect of the game, a little area control aspect where you're taking control, literally, of this area depicted by the card for the heist. And again, because there's no board and using the cards, it seems less in your face. So if you're not really into area management control games, I think this will be a little different for you. I think you'll enjoy this a little bit more, because I am to a degree, but I think doing this with the cards and the area control management style, I think that worked better, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that better because of that. You only have like 5 rounds, and the last round is no more heist. That's the big final fight, and the build up for it I really like, because it's not like you're just doing everything and then bam, the spider shows up with Morales and Spider-Gwen. You're having these encounters and these situations building up slowly during the game, but then at the end you finally have the final confrontation. It does build up to a great boss fight. But like I said earlier, since you're playing the bad guys, the boss fight is actually with a good guy. I know it's technically no different. It's still you're fighting someone very powerful. But the mentality of it means more to me. I like it more because of that. Overall, if you're a Spider-Man fan and you even just have a passing interest in board games, check this out. This might make it into your closet or shelf or wherever you store what few games you have. And if you are a fan of gaming, like me, this is going to be a really fun addition to your collection. And especially since there's only recently been a huge boom in superhero games. Up until a few years ago, it was a really shallow sea out there. So it's something else to add to that niche collection of yours. But it's a fun game. Blow off a little bit of steam, stab a little back here and there, steal, and fight off the spiders. Go check out Sinister 6. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming, my friends. I am out of here.